104.1 KRBE, a Cumulus media station.
Good morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Rule and Ryan Show with Eric, featuring Special K and Sam.
It's Try It Tuesday on the Rule of Ryan Show. It could be super weird, it could be super gross.
But it's not.
We'll take you to the face. Grab a garbage just in case. Just try it.
Try it.
Just try it.
Oh, yeah. Woo! All right, the tally is Ryan has a ding because he did not try last week's food.
I think today he will try this one.
One step closer to that mystery box.
What was it last week?
It was a smoked salmon.
Smoked
Yeah.
salmon.
Smoked salmon.
That we
From
ate like
Soak's
fat kings and queens in here for 2 days.
We kind of went into like a food coma after that. We were like, ugh.
We lost
Smoked
Rilla for like
zaddy.
a segment there. I'm like, where's Rilla? Oh, she's in there.
I was like, those crostini
Good.
toast points,
real
delicious.
good.
All right, so you can reach out to Eric at Producer Eric. Really, you can reach out to any one of us, but Eric is the one that's on this one the most. Or sometimes we just find things on our own and we bring them in here.
Yep.
So I had been to the HEB and I saw these in the box and I thought, oh, I better stay away from that right now because that was a little dangerous. I might eat that whole box, and here it is in front of me.
'Cause these things have gone viral, and I've never had one. And then Jennifer Walker, who's
Jennifer
a big
Walker, yes, Eric, who
come
can't
on.
talk.
Yeah, try and talk just to hear this for 2 seconds.
Hi, how are you?
Oh.
Jennifer
voice is
Walker
blown
went
up.
to the Texans game and screamed her best life on that crazy win and lost her voice. And so isn't this so ironic because you've reached out to our show so many times. Jennifer, I met you at St. Arnold's Brewery when we were talking about Eat Like a Local with Chris Shepard. And she's been so excited to bring her stuff to our show. And what is the irony that when we finally got her here, she lost her voice at the Texans game.
Aww.
So I'll try and do all the talking for you, honey. I know it's hard. When you have laryngitis, they even say don't even whisper. It makes it worse.
Oh, really?
So Jennifer
Maybe I'm
Walker
glad 'cause
Marketing.
They invited me to go to the Texans game, but my wife had the opera or something, and I was like, with the kids, so I couldn't go. But then I'm like, man, I would have seen that epic game. I would have lost my voice like that. So
Jennifer represents Cosmic Ice Cream, Edward Sanchez Cosmetics, Moorhead's Blueberry Farm. I want to go pick some blueberries. And a whole bunch of other places, Sprinkles, a whole bunch of other places. But also these croissant
She's
donuts
friends with
from
the
HEB Bakery.
peeps, and she said, Eric, you haven't tried these? I said, no, but I would love to. I know.
So good.
I know
Wow, what
Sam
do we
would love
have?
it. Kevin would love it.
Okay,
Ryan,
I'm
I think
gonna
we'll like it.
look. I'll because we have a knife, guys. We have a knife.
No, you just gotta
Just pick one up.
just pick
Break
it
one
up.
because
so
there's
many.
4 of them. So I went to Kevin's.
Kevin at least
oh,
is getting a
there's
napkin.
more. There's more.
Double
Okay.
boxes.
I thought there was just
I
4.
call dibs on one box.
You each grab one.
Here,
You
Ryan.
each grab
All right, pass
one.
the box
I'll try the
there.
box.
Here.
Just open one.
Each grab one, and then we'll all take a bite of these
Yeah,
together.
you
Now,
got
these
napkins,
are they cinnamon
Yeah.
sugar or are they just like
Here we go,
buttery
Kevin.
layered
Whoa.
donuts, Jennifer?
They
They're
look like just glazed.
glazed with icing, delicious croissant shaped donuts. I mean donuts shaped like a croissant. Sorry, it's all about the lamination. I learned this with baking in my life. The lamination. So actually, when you turn it upside down, it kind of looks like a croissant that the pieces meet into a circle.
All right.
Now, my question is, can these go great cold or hot? I'm going to assume either way is great. These are cold because it's cold outside. Are y'all ready for the first
So
bite?
they've been making these for years, they said. All right, let's try it. Let's see.
Yeah, that's
Yum.
good.
Whoa.
I love that icing.
I'm gonna go.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah! Damn.
ASMR or is it AMSR, whatever.
Yeah, that
Making
glaze
noises.
is amazing.
Holy crap, this is incredible.
And even if you put it in the microwave because they're cold,
Yeah, I like it cold right now.
but it
like
tastes
it
really
cold,
good
too.
cold.
Uh-huh.
I
So
recommend this.
these are available
It's real
all the
meaty.
time, or are they through the year? Tell me like how long, Jennifer. I'm going to see in your notes here because poor Jennifer can't talk. HEB has made these 98-cent glazed croissant donuts for years. They went viral, and the Laura, who works at the bakery at HEB Plus in Pearland, said definitely get there early, like 6 a.m. because they only make 100 a day, and they sell
Oh my
out by
gosh.
7:30 a.m. Second tip is heat it up for 5 seconds and serve it warm.
So I can see that.
That's
Yeah.
it, just 5 seconds?
Yeah, 98 cents, 210 calories. Eat the whole box.
Most definitely.
Yeah, so
Oh, that's good.
I didn't realize they sell it. So I was really lucky then when I went to that HEB at 4 and there was like 1 or 2 boxes on that table. I was like, oh, look at that. They're croissant donuts from
These
HEB.
are incredible. Highly recommend.
Oh,
I
yeah.
need some coffee.
Highly
That's
recommend.
good.
I definitely need my coffee.
Yeah, because they're like Kevin said, they're kind of meaty. Like
Yeah.
They're thick.
thick and
Yeah.
hearty.
And,
Mine's
and-
gone.
Yeah,
It
wow,
is.
holy
It
cow.
is. It's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah,
oh
mine.
my
So that's
gosh.
the secret to get Kevin quiet.
all of us.
I'm gonna go buy a bunch of these. Just bring them like a seal.
You bring in something delicious. Yeah. And I met Jennifer at St. Arnold's Brewery which if you don't know the history of St. Arnold's Brewery, I know Sam knows it well because she's right near there.
Oh, yeah.
The two friends started in their dorm at Rice with this beer idea.
And they've been around forever.
Then they personally shopped it around to restaurants. Christie's, my family's restaurant, was one of the first restaurants to ever carry St. Arnold's.
I
We
didn't know
carried
that.
Amber Ale and Hefeweizen, is what they used to call it. Or the Weissen. And I was telling Brock when I met Jennifer that day, I was like, Brock, I remember in my waiting table days, I would tell the customers, like, well, we have this on draft, and also we have this new beer. It's called St. Arnold's. It's from here. It's a local brew. We have Amber Ale and this and that. And so Jennifer was there with Cosmic Ice Cream, which she also represents. And Cosmic Ice Cream is a concept. They opened their second location in Spring Branch in 2023. They opened in 2021, originally in Webster Clear Lake. Does Cosmic Ice Cream have liquor in it? Yes or no? Nod your head.
Some.
That's why it's called Cosmic.
You just have to tell me the ones.
No. The collaboration was with St. Arnold's.
Okay.
Was with the beer one was limited edition. They do limited edition collabs. They've done one with Bumby, Brennan's of Houston, Moorhead's Blueberry Farm.
Oh, nice.
The best-selling one was the Moorhead's Blueberry Farm, which was my family's.
Yeah.
That's
It was
cool.
It's the blueberry lemon shortbread.
Ooh, yummy.
And it's available during blueberry season,
So
which is June and
your
July.
family owns a blueberry farm?
It's in my farm. It's actually owned by my twin sister, Denise Pearson, and her husband, Andy Pearson.
Look at that.
His grandfather started it. And,
Where is it?
It's in Conroe.
Unreal.
Yes.
And when's blueberry season?
It's usually Memorial Day through 4th of July.
Oh, wow.
And it was started by Andy's grandpa, so this third generation. The fourth generation is there with my niece Sophia Pearson with her snowball shack.
Oh, my
And then
gosh.
Kyle Pearson is there helping his dad. But now he's at UT and they're in college. The young right
Kids.
now, the kids. He's a sophomore at UT Austin, third generation in our family. We have a family of all UT Texas Exes. We're so proud. Hug 'em.
Kevin, we gotta
so
send you out
Jennifer
there to
Walker's-
pick blueberries.
Yeah,
I mean,
pick
I
blueberries.
eat
I would do
blueberries
it.
Yeah, he's
every
always-
day of my
Yes,
life.
yes.
They're
Every
my
day.
favorite.
Have you
I'll
ever
hook
picked
you
them?
up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For how many
Yes.
years, Kevin, was I in here with quarts of blueberries? And that's just what I'm surprised I didn't
Yeah.
turn blue.
When I think of blueberries, I think of you two.
Yeah.
Antioxidants,
blueberries.
baby.
I know, it's for
They're
real.
so good for you.
It is good
They're
for you.
so
We
good
have
for
the
you.
oldest blueberry farm in Texas, and I secured collaborations with Sprinkles Cupcakes. The lemon blueberry flavor, that was our flavor when Candace Nelson owned it.
Okay.
But she doesn't own it anymore. Now she's doing pizza. But she's still a very
have
close
blueberry
friend of
pizza?
mine.
Cupcake
I can.
pizzas.
She put pineapple on it. Why not?
She's a mentor of mine, but
Yeah.
we can.
Try
She's
it.
is in River Oaks. We can try it
Yeah,
once.
but try it. Try
Yeah, let's
Tuesday.
try it.
Blueberries on pizza.
It's Jennifer Walker
Okay.
in our
Why not?
studio. She lost her
Blueberries good.
voice screaming at the Texans game for that amazing win.
What a bad week to lose it with the Nutcracker Market
I know.
We're going tonight, tomorrow night, the
Yep.
preview party.
preview party.
Yeah. So you just keep your head down, keep quiet, and just go shop. That's what you're going to do.
Exactly.
Yep.
You got to
Jennifer,
fight
I'm
over
so
here.
glad we finally got you in the studio.
Give it a
I
thumbs
know
up.
you're a huge fan of our show.
Yeah, if you take your
Oh,
box, I'm
thumbs
taking
up.
my box. Amazing.
See, she asked
Thank
me how
you
many to bring. I
so
said-
much.
I said, well, there's maybe just 5 or 6.
Well, you said there's only 100, so it
Only
looks like you
100 a
brought
day.
100 of them
Yeah.
in here. So
Now,
I
wait,
appreciate
100 a
you doing
day,
that.
Jennifer, at the
store?
that location, or is it each store?
At each store.
They only make
Okay.
100 of these a
Yes.
day.
You can
All
talk
right.
to Laura, and she's a good contact in the bakery at the HEB in Pearland.
Okay.
The HEB Plus.
HB Plus in Pearland.
like,
so
"Hey, Laura,
it is
where'd you-"
croissant
Hey, what's
donuts
up? Hook me
from
up.
HEB Bakery, and they're delicious.
So
Thank
we all
you
give it a
so
thumbs
much.
up?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we do.
incredible.
And
Thank
2 for
you.
2, guys.
Yay!
Absolutely. If we're doing a potluck at KRBE and you show up with this as dessert, no one's going to be mad.
No,
Nope.
That's
no.
for sure. 5 seconds in the microwave. Let's do that.
Let's do it.
Okay, so coming up
Yum.
next are your guests
Yeah,
here, Eric.
I see him right there. I see Anthony Pusch. I
All
see him
right.
in there.
You have seen the billboards around town forever. If you
Yep.
are on 45, first there's a Pusch billboard, then there's a Wynne billboard, then there's one of the blue bonnets, and there's one's avocados, all these things. Well, there's a new Wynne in town,
Yep.
and we're here to talk to both of them, Pusch and Wynne.
Yep.
And what's happening with them? Anything interesting? I don't know.
We'll find
Let's
out what's
find
going on in their
next
world.
on KRBE. We welcome a lot of people into our studios, and we love to have you. So the best way to reach out to us is going through Eric, our executive producer and co-host. And that's at producer Eric. Now, this is personal to Eric because you've heard him talking about Pusch and Wynne for a long time.
For several years.
And I've known Anthony many years. We've been out, had some drinks many times, and
May or may not have almost gotten a fight.
yep.
So.
Do you remember having the drinks? That's
No,
each
the
other?
question.
No, he,
No, not each other.
no. He was going to help me
Yeah.
with somebody, but he's like, I got your back, Eric. I'm like, that's the kind of guy you want. I got Pusch behind my back. He's going to push me into it. I'm going to push and lose.
So your
If I
last
get
name
the
is
fight-
Pusch. But Anthony, it's spelled Pusch.
Yes, ma'am.
And there's a new Wynne in town.
There's a new Wynne.
We got
in
Bob
town.
Wynne, Wynne, right, Bob?
That's correct.
Welcome, friends, to the show. Welcome to the studio. You guys are personal injury attorneys. We cannot deny the amount of billboards we have seen in this city regarding this law firm. And the newest one, it's complicated.
It's complicated.
Yeah.
That's why I see that all over, like my TikTok. People are just.
I mean,
It's blown up, huh?
It's blown up all over Houston. It's blown up all over Houston.
Now,
It's
can you
crazy.
explain it?
Well, I mean, it's kind of complicated.
Yeah, it's
right?
complicated.
So I mean, but it's really not. It's Push and Win lives on, and we're going to continue on down the road. And with Bob Wynne here, one of the cool things that we've got is I don't know if people have read his bio. We were just talking about it off the air, but I mean, he's a certified. I know we can't cuss, so I'm going to really work on this.
Just a badass.
Yeah, I can say that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome. He's a certified badass.
There we
It's
go.
I mean, his bio, I was like telling him I'm going to have to lie on my bio to make it look like we belong in the same law firm because it's like his pedigree, everything about him is I mean, it's awesome. It's top notch.
How did you two come together?
We it was a wrestling match at a bar.
It was a wrestling match
Y'all were
at
the
a
wrestlers?
restaurant.
Yeah.
Y'all were the wrestlers?
Yeah.
No, it was it was just a
You could
rest.
take it.
It was
Yeah.
just a regular restaurant, but
Yeah.
we turned it into a wrestling match.
Bob could be. Like, when I saw him roll into the radio station, I was like, I didn't know we were having a wrestler on this morning.
I didn't know one of the Vikings from the Renaissance Festival was coming to visit us.
Like Saul Dugan.
When I talk to juries, I have to tell them that, believe it or not, I really am a lawyer. Despite the hair
I read a
and the-
book. I know how to. I'm not just an athlete.
So
That's funny.
And you guys are doing something really great for Thanksgiving. Tell people how they can get some turkey.
So we're going to do a turkey drive at the office at 10 a.m. on November 23rd, which is the Sunday before Thanksgiving, and we're going to do approximately 250 turkeys.
What's your address at the office?
6330 Gulf Freeway, 77023 is the zip.
Okay.
You see all the billboards right around there? That's and I think you guys are like
It's the epicenter.
you guys started
Yeah.
it. I think the billboard craze. Now I see everyone trying to copy.
Yeah. I mean, we've got Tacos a Go-Go or whoever it is now is doing We Push, You Win Tacos.
I saw
Really?
that, and I thought
Yes.
about that. I was like, could
That's
you guys
funny.
sue them? Because it's like that's your
so,
saying,
So I was like, you could at least give us a shout out.
right?
Yeah. Or some free tacos.
Free
Yeah.
tacos.
Or,
Actually, it'd be
Every
cheaper
morning.
to give you something else in the tacos. Bob looks like he could eat a lot of those
I would
tacos.
at least
So-
give us some good looking like shrimp tacos
Yeah.
and some high end stuff.
Well, we have Anthony Pusch and Bob Wynne in the studio here on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric on Sunday, November 23rd. That's before Thanksgiving. They have 250 turkeys to be given away. It's just first come, first serve, right, guys?
That's correct.
6330 Gulf Freeway, 77023 is the zip code. And are you guys personal injury attorneys specifically like focused on car accidents or just all kinds of things? Like I knocked myself in my head because somebody left a bar on a shelf I didn't see, things like that?
Yeah, we do all kinds of things, but predominantly it is going to be motor vehicle collision.
What would you say
Okay.
is the biggest case that you've ever handled? Like, what was like one that you're like, wow, I'm proud of this?
I mean, it's an emotional case, right? Because we were just talking about it the other day, but it was a 3-year-old girl passed away, and
my God.
and it was an 18-wheeler collision, and that was a very emotional case because my daughter was 3 at the time as well, and so it was really, really tough. But we got a very good result for the client, and hopefully we were able to get her some justice and some closure. But it was, I mean, you want to talk about emotional. The last time we talked about it, I was bawling my eyes out because it was a tough
I mean, how much is involved when you're
That takes time,
trying a
right?
big case? Like, I mean,
These aren't quick. This is not overnight.
describe
It's
to
not
us,
2 weeks.
like, what's a typical day when you're working such a huge case like that?
Well, first, I'd like to say we've been blessed with a lot of help. And when I say a lot of help, I mean there are a lot of people even in the personal injury space that are, other lawyers here in town that have actually will always be a sounding board. Bob, for a long time, was one of them, even before he became my partner at Push and Win. And even now, he's still one of those. And so it's, when you're working a case like that, collaboration, in my opinion, is king. And so you want to get as many looks as you possibly can because you want to make sure you're doing whatever you can to get justice for your clients, and especially in a case like that. So it's one of those things where it's like, it kind of keeps you up at night. Like you'll get up in the middle of the night and start taking notes. Like, okay, I need to remember this for tomorrow.
Yeah, you're doing it for their family. You're doing it for that
Right.
little
Right.
girl.
Yeah, it's a big commitment, and it's
How long does it take to
On average, what's if it's a really bad car accident
preparing.
case,
2
is it
years,
2
a year?
years?
That
a
one
year?
was about 24 months, about 2 years.
About 2
to
years.
resolve. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
correct.
because people will say, "Oh, I'm going to sue you." Well, get ready. You better put your seatbelt on because you're going to sue somebody. There's a lot of paperwork, a lot of reading, a lot of waiting time, a lot of frustration. I'm sure you get lots of phone calls from families. They're like, "What's the next step? What are we doing now? What are we waiting for? Can't we hurry this up?"
And that is one of the tougher parts, right? It's when you're talking with clients, because for most of the staff in our office, they see it day in and day out, where it's one of those things where it's like the next phase, it's hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait. You're just waiting because the other side, the defense side, they're in no hurry to get this case resolved. And if the longer they can put it off and delay, they will. And it's our job to prosecute the case, which means we have to continually walk them down. But that's the fun part, right? That's the fun part. That's why we love going to work, is because we get to go and pick fights with people.
It's interesting that, by the way, if you're just tuning into the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric, I'm going to reset that we have Anthony Pusch and Bob Wynne in studio, the new Wynne. It's interesting that you guys have such a serious job that you've been able to turn into kind of like fodder for us as just drivers on the freeway. We're like, oh, how funny, haha, Pusch and Wynne. But really, when it comes to it, you guys are serious guys that are getting results for people.
Yeah, but Bob said it best the other day. And take it from there about what you're talking about with the jokes and the way and how that is, how it connects with PI.
Well, anyone who's ever had a hard thing happen to them in life can sometimes get into a hole.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I've always found, at least for myself and my friends and my family, is the best way out of that hole, sort of that emotional hole, is laughter and levity. And I mean, at the end of the day, in a lawsuit, all it can do is money. But that daily pain and that uncertainty in life, just making someone laugh at the same time you're advancing their cause can really help their soul or their physical and their emotional well-being. And so we put up some funny billboards and we know they're funny, but at the end of the day, it's a very important job and we take it very seriously. We like to have a good time. I'm from New Orleans. We like to have a good time, even if we're winning.
I love that attitude because I agree 100% that laughter is really the key when we're in our darkest times. Laughter is.
Somebody wants y'all to do a billboard where Bob Wynne is like either Thor or Thor's dad next.
Well, it's
Thor's dad.
Thor's dad.
That's his
Anthony Hopkins. Okay.
He's not that old.
I thought you guys should switch hair.
yeah.
I got range.
Actually,
Anthony's got range.
Yeah,
He can do it.
Justin did that. He AI'd it and put the hair on me. It did not look great.
Anthony's bald.
Well, Bob, what has been the biggest eye-opener joining this firm?
So I did not realize the type of firm that Anthony had built. And what I mean by that is just the quality of the people, from intake to reception to litigation paralegals to the younger lawyers. Just everyone has this go-get-em happy attitude. It's like joyous warriors. And so for me, last few years I'd been kind of semi-retired. And so when Anthony and I were talking, one of the things that kind of got me out of the semi-retirement and wanting to come back and put the gloves back on and just get after it was just meeting all the people. I mean, what do we have, 75, 80 people?
Yeah, thereabouts.
Oh.
Yeah, it blew my mind. Just the size, the quality. I've been around the block in this game and in this town. Anthony and his team are second to none, and I had nothing to do with building that. So for me, just to come in and
You're like, I just don't want to screw it up.
Yeah, that's why with this Thanksgiving turkey giveaway, if I'm more thankful than anyone this year.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
That's awesome.
This is the least we can do. And I don't know if we said this yet, and I'd be remiss if I didn't bring it up. Veterans Day,
Today, yeah.
Big shout out to all the women, all the men out there who have served currently and in the past. Shout out to my dad. He got a Bronze Star for valor in combat in Vietnam.
Wow.
So shout out to all the guys. Lance up in Norfolk, Virginia. Big shout out to you.
Aw.
That's awesome.
Great.
Love that.
And if you're just tuning in, Bob was talking about the turkey giveaway happening on Sunday before Thanksgiving. It's November 23rd at Pusch and Wynne's headquarters, which is 6330 Gulf Freeway. It's first come, first serve. They have 250 turkeys for you to take home, one of them, and you can prepare your own feast.
And I remember like 4 years ago, Anthony, I called you up to help a listener.
Yeah.
And she needed, how much was it? She needed some help.
Yeah, and raising some money.
And raising some money. And I called you within 30 minutes. You're like, what do you even need? Here's the checkbook.
No problem at all.
And we had you on with her, and you stayed friends with her. And,
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
And was always there. You guys are always there to help us out, so I appreciate that.
I mean, and that's what the job is for. I mean, at the end of the day, we're there to help our clients, and that's what we like doing.
I have a technical question. Speaking from the side of somebody, I've had to sue somebody, and I've been sued, so I've been in court twice.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. That's why I'm a silver.
You won both times, though.
My silver foxies. As you said, the defendants have no reason to hurry this up.
Correct.
So, what is a tactic you could use on y'all's side? Like, okay, listen, we don't have time for BS here. These people need to get their lives back in order. They've lost somebody in their life. They got hit by a train. They got hit by a car, or whatever it was.
You get the court involved early and often. You paper them with discovery. You just keep going at them over and over and over again.
How do you prevent them from nickel and diming you to death by dragging it out?
You have to stay on top of them. And I think that's the biggest mistake that a lot of lawyers on the plaintiff side make, is that they don't realize it's their job to prosecute the case, meaning it's our job to prove it. So we have to go out there and prove it. The other side just has to run away a little bit and keep defending. And so
or continuance, or we're not available for that.
Exactly.
So if anybody listening right now is going through that and you are the plaintiff side, that's excellent information. Just keep on your attorneys. But at the same time, do you feel like that have you had clients like, what's going on, Anthony? What's going on, Anthony? What's going on, Anthony?
Of course.
I mean, there is, of course, a balance there.
Yeah, but it's also your job to manage the client, manage the expectations, and also to be able to communicate it to them in a message that they can receive. So it's like you have to explain the game to them, why it's playing out like this, what needs to be done. And then a lot of times it's helping them understand that it's like the sooner I get off the phone, the sooner I can get back to working on your case.
Yeah. And phone calls.
So if somebody wants to reach out to you guys, what is the number, please?
The number is 833-PUSH-WIN.
833 Pusch Wynne.
And is it Push the way you spell your name, or Push for the phone for the sake of
P-U-S.
P-U-S-H?
It's just the regular spelling. P-U-S-H-W-I-N.
Okay, there it is.
Yes,
P-U-S-H-W-I-N. 833 Pusch Wynne. It is
It's probably weird for someone
and Bob Wynne.
someone driving right now. They seen your billboard and then they heard you on the radio. They're probably like, "What? What's going on here? This is surreal. This is weird."
Well, thanks so much, guys, for coming in to give us all the information on how people can get a free turkey on November 23rd at your headquarters. And thanks for all the families you've helped out. Very nice to meet you, Bob.
Hey, nice to meet you too, Bob.
Oh, man, this was a blast. Thank y'all for having me.
It's great to meet
See,
you.
that's all it took to bring Bob, and then Anthony will come in now.
I'll go anywhere with Bob.
Yeah, there you go.
Some beers. We'll kick back
I'm
some
going to walk
beer.
down the street with one on each side. Nobody can touch me. I'm going to pick fights with people.
Okay, coming up next, we are going to give you some celebrity scoop and a Halloween costume that constantly comes up in Hollywood that other celebrities like to dress up as is Jessica Rabbit. That is like a 30-something-year-old movie. After
80s.
35 years, 40 years.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
That was the original movie she came
Great
from.
movie.
She's getting her own movie. You think she waited long enough?
Wasn't Kathleen Turner the voice?
She was.
She doesn't quite sound the same. Now it's like, hey there, how
Bunch
you
of
doing?
40-year-old perverts out there. They're going to love this movie.
We'll talk about that and more next in Scoop on KRBE.
From Hollywood to H-Town.
Celebrity Scoop on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
It's brought to you by Taqueria Arandas. And, I should have been doing this while y'all were listening to $1 Million Baby because I wanted to know exactly the math on how many years ago we met Jessica Rabbit. That movie came out, let me see what
89,
year.
87, 88.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I think
1988.
88.
Somewhere in there, yeah.
So 1988, there was a movie that came out, and it was live action, and it was cartoon. So you had Bob Hoskins speaking to a cartoon rabbit in Toontown, where the Toons were being killed off. It was like a mystery way they were being decimated. And Roger Rabbit was married to Jessica Rabbit, who was not at all a rabbit. And if you've seen Hollywood in Halloween costumes over the years,
Voluptuous.
some of the most, God blessed in the looks department female celebrities have pulled off being a Jessica Rabbit because she's totally unreal with the size of the waist compared to the size of the boobs.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I know. Would you tip over?
You'd
if
have
that
to
was
pay
real?
for that body type.
Heidi Klum did it a few years ago where she even had like the latex go over her eyes to make the Jessica Rabbit eyes where they're barely open. Anyway, Jessica Rabbit's getting her own movie. First, a couple weeks ago, there was a movie that Just Miss Piggy's going to be featured.
I saw that.
Really?
So now Jessica Rabbit's doing it too. Gary Wolfe is the creator of Roger Rabbit and Toontown. It was a 1981 book called Who Censored Roger Rabbit. In a new interview, he revealed that he got the rights to the property back from Disney. And one of the furthest along projects in the works is the Jessica Rabbit movie, and it's live action. He did write a book in 2022 called Jessica Rabbit, Serious Business, Xerious, Serious Business. And it sounds like a prequel focusing on Jessica pre-Toon as an actual human secret agent in the real world before she met the rabbit.
She was a human that got turned into a tune.
No, she was a tune, right? Yeah, she got turned into a
cartoon.
I just hated this movie because my real name is Roger.
Oh.
And so they're in school, would be, hey, Roger Rabbit, because it's
Did they call
the
you
teacher
Roger?
would go, hey, this is the first day. For some reason, they have your name in there.
Uh-huh.
They're like, Roger Rao. And I'll be like, it's Eric Rao.
Yeah.
And it was like, hey, Roger Rabbit.
I know.
All the time.
Rip, and Roger.
kids are
He
really
was one of
smart.
your
Yeah.
aliases in your room.
Roger here for sports with the Ruler Right Show with Eric.
Steven Spielberg and Robert Zemeckis were the geniuses behind Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and you wouldn't think that they were geniuses if you saw this on paper and didn't see who the directors and producers were. But at the time, this was such an amazing movie because they had live action talking and holding cartoons. We had not seen that before. So anyway, there's no date on when that's going to come out, but there it goes.
Who was the villain? Wasn't it Christopher Lloyd?
Christopher Lloyd was a guy, and what was his reason for why he's killing the tunes? He would put them in his acid mix.
Wasn't he a cartoon inside his
He was.
body or something?
That's
like
right.
when they unmasked him, he had a human flesh suit on, and he was an evil cartoon underneath the human flesh suit. That's why he always wore gloves when he would kill the cartoon, Sam. There was a giant drum of poison.
Yeah.
He'd put the cartoon in it and melt them down into paint colors. And so he always had the gloves on because he himself was a cartoon.
Weird.
Had he touched the stuff, he
It is a
would have
weird
himself.
movie.
Anyway, okay, so we were doing this blind ranking game in the 6 o'clock hour. You can go back to the podcast and listen to it. And basically, Eric would just give us random choices, and we had to rank them 1 to 5, but we didn't know what the next choice was going to be. So if it came to Thanksgiving foods and you love stuffing and he started out with pumpkin pie, you couldn't put that at number 1 because what if stuffing was coming up? But then what if it didn't come up? Okay, we could, and you did pop stars as well.
Yep.
And yesterday on my algorithm, I don't know why this came back up. What's Jack Black doing? I don't know. But in 2012, Jack Black was at the Kennedy Honors, and he was the one that introduced Led Zeppelin into the Kennedy Center Honors.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about how they are the greatest band in the history of the planet, better than the Beatles, better than all these things.
Well, Jack Black has a band called Tenacious D.
Right. But what
with
does that have to
Kyle
do with
Gass?
Because he's a rocker.
And he's a rocker.
And also, he
did
was just a
School
super
of
fan.
Rock.
School of
And
Rock.
Yeah,
he
that's true.
loves the rock.
And he is a super fan. So the reason I'm telling you that is because as Led Zeppelin was sitting up there in this reel I was watching, it is Heart, Ann Wilson, the lead singer from Heart, who did Stairway to Heaven. And her voice is unbelievable.
Yeah.
So of the voices of best female rock singers of all time, just name some off the top of your heads, and I'll tell you who landed in the top 5.
I would have said Ann Wilson, number one.
Tell me more names, though.
Joan
Who's in the
Jett?
top 5? Joan Jett, she
then
is
you
number
have-
8.
You have Janis Joplin.
She is number 4.
What about Evanescence?
That's what I was thinking. Amy Lee.
Amy Lee
Oh, right,
is
her.
not listed in here for rock, and they don't say
See,
what
that
year
doesn't
they
make
did the
sense.
Kind of
cutoff.
pop.
Even Paramore. That's like my rock.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
But still, they're good singers and they're of note. They are successful.
Yeah, but they're asking
Right.
for rock.
Well, it
Okay,
is
well,
rock. That's
Evanescence
rock.
was rock.
So
Okay.
they should
It
have
was rock
made
at the
this
time.
list
Right.
classic rock then.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
the ladies on this list, there's 15 of them. Not a one of them is from anything in the
Lita
last
Ford.
15 years. Lita Ford is not on the list. Bonnie Raitt's on the list. Carole
Southern
King's
rock.
on the list.
Stevie
What
Nicks.
about Stevie Nicks?
Chrissy Hynde from Pretenders is on the
Chrissy
is on
Hynde.
the list.
Hynde.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chrissy Hynde. Thank you. Stevie Nicks is number 2. Pat Benatar's number 3.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I forgot about her.
Janis Joplin, we said, was number 4. Tina Turner, number 5.
Oh, yeah. She
Tina.
loved rock and roll.
Annie Lennox is on the list in the top 10. Debbie Harry from Blondie. Nancy Wilson from Heart, but her sister Ann takes the cake at number 1.
Annie Lennox? Ugh.
You know, even Whitney Houston did a little bit of rock.
Yeah, but she's definitely pop. I'll put her on a
I
pop
would say
list.
she was totally more pop than.
No, she
Yeah.
wasn't rock at all.
I mean, she
She
had
could
that,
do some rock.
you know.
She
I
could.
got the thing
I
that you want. I got put that electric guitar behind her.
What about
Yeah.
Melissa Etheridge?
She's not in this top 15.
No?
I wish we could play a little bit of Ann Wilson doing that Stairway to
Wilson was
Heaven,
so
because she
good.
was unreal.
You know,
She was
Booster and I
unreal.
watched the Lilith Fair documentary the other night,
Yeah.
and it was really good. Sarah McLachlan, I guess, really put that whole tour together, and it only lasted for a couple years, but it was hugely successful and brought a lot of these female rock, pop, and hip hop artists together. It was a really cool thing
Because
they
there's
did.
never been like a music festival just for women
Yeah.
or spotlighting new talent for
When it
women.
comes to Jack Black, though, saying the Led Zeppelin's the best ever, no.
He said better than Beatles, better than anybody else
I
in
put
the world.
Beatles,
No, Beatles number
Stones, I put the Eagles, and then I put Led Zeppelin.
I got to say, of all the things
Eagles
I've
are probably
done
the greatest band for America,
for America,
United States.
I mean, they
Oh,
still
yeah.
tour.
Like, because you got Beatles and Rolling
'cause-
Stones
yeah,
and
those-
Zeppelin,
they're
they're all
UK.
from, yeah.
I have to say that the best thing I ever did so far when it comes to going out of my way to see a concert was seeing Paul McCartney in San Antonio. I am so glad
Did he
after the
sing-
fact that I saw that.
Was it all Beatles songs, or did he sing, like, Wings songs?
Oh, no, he did a lot of his own stuff.
That's cool.
He did 3 hours straight.
How does he do that?
And he
2
still
pianos,
sounds good.
a mandolin, a ukulele, 3 different guitars. He's got his band with
His
him.
bass.
He is 83 years old.
Whoa.
And he started out with Help. He even did a duet with John Lennon, where John Lennon was at the top of this. He actually did a video in the 70s with his own band. And the way John Lennon was looking to the side mic, to the side of his mic to his player, then Paul McCartney was over there playing with him. It just was excellent. If there's like a retro band coming to Houston.
Think about how rich he is. He doesn't need to do that.
He's a billionaire.
He just loves it.
Yeah, and he keeps him agile. That's why he's 83 and still rocking.
It's time for What's Going Down in H-Town on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
It's brought to you by Tachys Fiber. It is Veterans Day. There's going to be a ceremony downtown Houston, 10 a.m. at 900 Bagby Street, featuring a keynote speaker, and then a moment of silence at 11 a.m., and that will mark the signing of the World War I armistice. Now, the parade follows at 11:30, beginning at Dallas and Bagby Streets. Anybody can show up. It's free. Parking available in the Theater District garage. Now, the FAA has said that they are going to continue to increase flight reductions. Today, 6% reduction in flights. And then on the 13th, that'll go up to 8% reduction. By the 14th, 10% reduction in flights until we get the air traffic controllers all back on duty.
And there's a lot of pilots that are going viral right now talking to the passengers as they sit on tarmacs for hours and hours and hours, saying, we are not going to move this plane unless we feel safe that air traffic control has cleared us to do it right.
They haven't been paid.
Well, was
like
there-
2 paychecks they've
It's
missed.
first and the 15th, so we're coming up on 3 days from now. They gonna get paid? They gonna get back to work?
I don't think
That's what I was wondering. And they get back pay at least.
Well, yeah, they will
Yeah,
be paid.
People that are flying.
But most
for a
people are
living.
living paycheck to paycheck.
And a lot of the airlines are feeding the air traffic controllers
Yeah.
because they're new money.
Good. I'm
They're
glad
not
they're
getting paid.
feeding them.
I mean, also,
But
and
that
hello,
sucks
Thanksgiving traveling is going to be crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas,
My dad's supposed
that's
to
why
fly
they're
out
doing this, holding this
Thursday.
back.
Yeah.
It's like,
My mom bought 2 flights to Houston just in case the one didn't make it.
Oh, really?
smart.
She's so
Wow.
scared that she ain't going to make it down for our
Yeah.
cruise.
When's she flying in?
So how
Kev?
did she do the 2? Oh, wait, explain
She
that
bought
one.
one on Saturday on Frontier and then a
Okay.
second one on Sunday morning on United, just in case they cancel
Yeah.
the Frontier flight. Because the Frontier CEO outright said, better buy a second ticket. So she did.
Wow.
But they're like, buy from us.
I know,
I know,
but she
right?
didn't.
No, but they keep canceling. Mark had 3 different flights canceled on his way
Exactly.
from Dallas to Houston,
Exactly.
and my dad's supposed to come out on Thursday from BWI to Houston.
And
So
your husband didn't even get on a plane that day.
he didn't even have
He had to drive.
He had to drive.
Wow.
And he was real salty.
And what happened when he got here?
Eric,
What
some
Need
things
another
don't
baby.
need
Oh,
to
okay.
be on
What
air.
happened?
That wasn't for on air.
Oh,
He found
said-
Sam at
nobody
home
said
with,
that.
with the plumber. Sam was like at home with the plumber. She goes, what is it wrong that I'm in a bikini?
she picked him up.
That sounds even worse than what actually happened,
Now you gotta
guys.
say it real quick.
We're not on revenge.
All right, coming up next, we do have
Why'd you come home
revenge.
early? Oh, no.
Oh my
Shut
God, I know
up.
you're going to be
None
here.
of that happened. He got a speeding ticket,
Yeah.
okay? Goodness.
Anyway.
Went too fast.
All right, if you have been
I know,
wronged
liar.
and you made it right, you come to us and we
We
talk
need to
about
ask
it,
them.
and you'll hear what happened next on KRVE.